Oh. Oh.
But all right. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Problematic Podcast. I'm a friendly neighborhood host, Rita, with my friendly favoriteest celebrity co-host,
Stop it.
Whitney. Whitney,
Hello.
I love your sweatshirt. I always
Thank
do.
you.
What's up? How you been? What's going on? It's hot outside.
We don't. Okay. I don't mean to start off the show with the problematic
Yes, let's
people.
go. We going straight in.
When the people in your own house
Uh-oh.
are the problematic people,
Damn.
here's the thing. Like, that man of mine graduated. I'm super proud. Like, rah rah, super
Congratulations to
proud.
Earl.
Hey, yeah, he done got a MDiv behind his name, Pastor Benny. So I'm sorry, Benny Hinn will never not be funny to me. Um, so yeah, so ever since then he's been like trying to catch up on his life and like it's a bunch of dumb stuff, like not dumb, like he's like washing his clothes, he's like just trying to get his life together. This week was a little chaotic, which I'm laughing about because I'm like, of course it would get chaotic as soon as you're done your as soon as you graduate. The little one, she's not been sleeping well. She's been having nightmares.
Oh no. Oh,
Random.
not that
I know.
age.
And then she
Oh.
got sick because we went to like a going to kids' parties. Why does that mean your kid 9 times out of 10 is going to get sick?
Because that's how germs work.
Blech.
Yeah.
No, just disgusting little people. And I know which one it was. I know which one it was. Sneezing around my baby in the bounce house. We're
Oh
gonna fight.
no.
How dare you? Audacity. And then my baby's like coughing and sneezing. Poor thing. And her cousin came over yesterday. And this is how I know she got sick at the party because her cousin was coughing and sneezing. And neither one of them were coughing or sneezing this weekend. So I was like, peeped. And then another cousin got sick. So I was like, which one of y'all?
It's like going around.
It's gross. Being sick when it's hot is the worst.
It's not the move. It's
Anyway,
not the move, people.
I say all of that to say they know my schedule ain't changed.
They know. They
They
know.
know. They I told these niggas, I said, listen, it is hot outside. Have my baby back by 11. It is 10:41. These Negroes ain't left yet.
I, I got nothing. I can't shoot nobody no
They
bill.
they know my schedule. They know that I record with you on the day that I record with you. Sorry, my mom.
Not your
Hi,
mama calling
mom.
you. Y'all got a
Yeah,
lot
right.
going on.
It's a lot going on. I'm so fucking tired. So yes, otherwise, we're
Okay.
being held together by elders, glue, and string.
Okay. All right. Well,
How are you?
I'm great. My household's great. Um, the kid's about to graduate middle school.
Whoop,
Everybody's
whoop.
happy. I
Wait,
yes.
going to high school?
Yeah, girl. I don't like saying it out loud because then it has to feel like a reality. I don't understand. He's taller than me now. I was the tallest person in my house for a solid 3 years, and now
Look at you.
I'm not, and I don't like it.
Look at you.
But life is good. The weather's good. I got my men's slut pants on. I have the 5-inch inseam hoochie daddy specials. I got my knees and my thighs out. I am in a gold chain. I'm here for the fuckery
Oh,
this
you at a do-rag. You was a nigga
and
today.
listen, I ain't fucking around. I'm outside giving people hell and staring at people's aunties, but respectfully within the confines of the institution of my marriage. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we outside. We are back outside.
My eyes are watering.
Don't do that.
Whew. No, you're funny.
There's a couple things I want to get into. Speaking
I,
of being
mm.
outside, but should we do what we've been listening to first?
Oh, Cowboy Carter.
Okay, all right, that's cool. That makes sense.
I
There
just
was
randomly yell American Requiem, just like as loud as my lungs will allow me when I get frustrated about
a
something.
There was a tweet that said, "It doesn't matter what Beyonce song off Cowboy Carter I want to hear. I'm always starting with American Requiem," and that made me
Absolutely.
feel seen because you cannot
Same.
put that album on without starting there. But on Friday, Vince Staples released his new album, Dark Times. And I know that most of my East Coast compadres are not huge West Coast rap fans, but thanks to my parents, I am. And it's a really, really good album. It's very much Vince Staples. He is not out of his pocket at all, and I love that. If you are a fan of I know there's this trend going on of like the Metro Boomins and the DJ Musters where they're giving you these high synths, huge 808s, very complicated samples. This ain't that. This is as close to boom bap without being boom bap hip hop as it can be, but just some standout songs for anybody who's willing to check it out. He dropped a single Shame on the Devil, which is really good. And there's a song immediately after that called Etouffee, like crawfish etouffee from
Yeah,
New
I was like, wait a
Orleans.
minute.
Yeah, it references New Orleans in the song. The project is really good. It's also really short, 13 songs, 35 minutes. I was like, Vince, give me more next time. But I'm a huge fan of Vince Staples. Did you watch his show on Netflix?
No.
Okay. When you get a chance, when you get some alone time, just, without your family. I know. But check it out. Maybe you and Earl can watch it together. If you liked Atlanta, it's very much in
Oh,
that yeah,
Atlanta.
it's very much it's like
Mm.
Atlanta, but the LA version. It's pretty cool. He's very creative. I laughed the entire time. But Vince Staples' Dark Times album, I really like it. And yeah, that's what I got. Um, we were
Well,
talking
all
about
right.
outside, and I want to share
Mhm.
something that I saw on my Facebook, and I'm going to dig a little into.
Not Facebook.
It was
I'm
Facebook
sorry.
old people app,
Old people app.
but there has been this newfound widespread interest in the WNBA and women's
We
basketball,
love it.
thanks to the likes of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Dawn Staley, who is my favorite lesbian, who I'm not sure if
Oh, I know you're having a
I'm
blast.
sure she's a lesbian, but she has not come out. And I don't mean no disrespect to you, Miss Staley. I'm just saying that I love you and I think you're wonderful and the
No,
girls think you fine. So,
take it as a compliment. Like, I've been accused. I've been accused. I was like, you know what? It's a fine bunch of people over there. That's fine. Like, I'm
Oh,
not, but that's fine.
but you better keep that as allegedly.
You
That's funny.
accused me that one
I
time.
that did. We're not gonna talk about that.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
What we are gonna talk about is news out of the WNBA. The Washington Mystics are selling brunch and basketball tickets, which include
Now,
bottomless mimosas,
listen.
100 level seat tickets, chicken and waffles, fruit and pastries, and other brunch foods. The tickets are $105 each. Now, let
We going?
me. Yes, bitch. Yes.
We
Same
going?
page.
I feel
Yes.
like we should
I
go.
I will happily drive my ass down to Washington and we are going to have bottomless mimosas and watch women's basketball.
I
I
don't see the
can't think,
problem.
baby, whoever came up with this marketing,
Give
I
them,
am. Give them the things
give them the things.
because now I'm actively searching for these tickets. We
Talk
are
about knowing your
outside.
demographic.
Look, baby, Whitney, see,
Y'all know y'all demographic.
you be on the internet doing the things, but it was a gentleman who I follow, shout out to Nairi, who shared this with me because I think he knew the outside girls like me who are very tomboyish at heart, love basketball, but also like frilly things like bottomless mimosas.
And mint juleps.
You, you know that is my favorite
You are a
fucking.
Southern lady
I
at heart.
really, I
Hmm.
really am.
Hmm.
But yes, so whoever wants to go with me to bottomless mimosa brunch at the Mystics game, let me know. We're gonna pick a date. We're gonna all go down and it's going to be
Listen,
a good time.
sounds like a time. Y'all
I
about to
mean,
have a blast.
for the gents who kept saying that they excited to be sitting courtside at the women's basketball games and getting flued out, I need to echo the sentiment of the entire WNBA. It ain't gonna be the fellas getting flued out. Just it's don't bank on that. But come out to brunch, watch some games, have a good
Gonna
time.
be more sistering.
Yeah.
Get it flued out.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's all I'm
Because we
saying.
outside.
Because
We
we
outside. It's hot.
outside
Hmm.
looking for the ballers, the lady ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, do you want to talk about this Diddy thing? These Diddy
There was this
things.
phrase. There's a phrase that I have gravitated to recently that has really carried me through the Diddy situation.
Oh
The
boy.
goose is cooked.
I like it. It's straight to the
Goose is
point.
cooked. White people, why not give up on your own slang? Because, like, listen here, buddy, the goose is cooked. Like, that's the we return to your recipes, y'all. Return to your recipes
Please.
because y'all did y'all big one with the goose is cooked.
Yes. You, newsflash, buddy. Y'all killed
News
that
flash.
one. Y'all murked that one.
I say news flash all the
Newsflash, buddy.
time. Yeah,
I
but the goose is cooked.
I there's so much here. I think by now, whether you wanted to or whether you did not want to, whether it was against your will, whether it was with a trigger warning or without, we've all encountered on social media that horrible, disgusting video of Diddy assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway. And we don't need to rehash the details of the video or rehash the point that if this is how he carried himself when he knew cameras were watching.
Oh God.
All of those things have already
Oh
been said
God.
by every other podcaster, all of your friends on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I think what there's another shoe that's going to drop, and here's my theory. And Whitney, you can tell me what you think about it. The FBI raided Diddy's home and took a lot of stuff out of Diddy's home. And he was accused in Cassie's civil suit of recording damn near everything that she was forced to do, that he wanted to see, whatever his weird, twisted, abusive kinks were. He had a tendency to record these things. Now, my brain tells me the FBI, with their
Mm-hmm.
95% conviction rate, raids Diddy's home, a person who seems to keep video evidence and mementos of all of the nasty, foul, weird shit that he's.
Weird shit.
Guys, I would be a fool to believe that the only thing that they pulled out of that house was a hotel hallway snippet. I think
Oh.
the material that the FBI is combing through right now
Oh God.
is, what did you say? The goose is what? The goose is
Cooked.
cooked?
Cooked. The goose.
Yeah.
The goose is cooked.
They say that the FBI people don't put on their swishy jackets unless they know they got a conviction.
Not the swishy
They
jackets.
don't come with the bold italic font and the swishy jackets to your house unless they 95% successful conviction
Oh,
rate.
their case is already won in court.
Right.
You just the goose.
And then you kept all the evidence in your freak
Right.
tapes in your house. It'll be interesting. I think what Cassie has accused this man of is really just the tip of the iceberg.
There's probably
It's,
so much more. There's
and
probably
it's
so much
it's just
more.
logically
Jesus.
it doesn't seem right. So when I see people like Kelly Price
Okay. All right. I done forgot about her. Go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
come out and align herself with offering grace to a man who we just witnessed stomping and kicking a defenseless woman, I wonder what drug she's on. Is it the braids? What is wrong with you? Why would you?
They not like us.
They
You
not
could
like.
preach they not like us. You
And
really could.
you really could. And then I
It
had to
fits.
think, Kelly Price is also a woman who,
Oh.
for those who
Uh-oh.
remember her early career, was
Uh-oh.
aligned with Robert Kelly. And
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
this shit,
Uh-oh.
it tracks. Because a lot of us may be a little too young to remember. But my stepmom was a very big Kelly Price fan. And I know who was producing Kelly Price's music. I know who she was in the studio with. I know who she
Mm-hmm.
was doing them videos with. And it was Captain Nasty Fellow. And all
Ugh.
of a sudden, she finds herself out here extending grace to a proven abuser. Kelly, explain it to me.
I
Whitney,
can't.
make it make sense.
Since we're yelling at people, I'm so tired of the "we gonna forgive them anyway" Christian delegation. Um, Forgiveness without accountability lets wolves amongst the sheep.
Yes.
You cannot, in good or bad faith, forgive someone who does something so egregious, so harmful, so detrimental to just one life. We're only
To
talking about
just
one person
one that we
because
know.
there's other people we talking about here,
We
right?
all know that this level of abuse is never occurring in isolation.
Never, never, never. I want them to reopen everything about Kim Porter, everything,
Everything.
everything. Relook at everything, all the things. But first of all, I've always had a problem with people who accept apologies that aren't for them.
Oh, come on, somebody. Oh,
I
Whitney
always
came
have
to
a
preach.
problem for that. I
Get the
always have a
collection
problem with
plate.
that. Like, just shush. Why are you accepting this apology? Like, I love it when like people are like really racist online and then like they come on and they're like, this is not me. And then a bunch of white people are like, yeah, we accept your apology. That apology wasn't
For
towards
you.
you. That wasn't for you. And Kelly, didn't we just find you? Weren't you lost like for like a year or
Yes.
so? People were looking for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Hashtag t-shirts and shit.
Hashtag where the fuck is
Is
Kelly
Kelly?
Price?
We were looking for Kelly Price. Like, where is she at? We were advocating for you. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. To cape up for somebody immediately. It wasn't even like years later. It was immediately after she saw this video and to offer and extend grace. But that is not your place. That is not your position. The Christian thing to do would be to hold this individual accountable and protect the flock. We've
She is preaching
stop it.
today. Where is the
Stop
collection plate?
it. Like because we do this. We do this with abusers. Y'all are more forgiving of abusers than you are accepting of your LGBTQ relatives, and it bothers the fuck out of me. It
Amen.
bothers me that somebody can be a little different, a little queer, and y'all be like, nah, fam, they're not okay. But y'all keep letting these creepy ass uncles amongst the children where they can't even wear shorts outside. Make it make sense. You can't because it's antithetical to who Christ is. Christ said, if you harm one of these, you might as well tie a stone around your neck and dive where the Titanic boat blew up. So
Throw
I'm just saying,
yourself in a river. Do it yourself, but we
drown.
don't have to
He
do it.
said, drown. Jesus said, drown. So, I mean, he was talking about children, actual children. But since we were talking about Robert Kelly, my brain went there. Bring it back. It bothers me. Like, shutting the fuck up is free.
It costs you baby. Don't
It,
cost you nothing. It might make
it
you a little bit of money if you do it
makes you a
right.
lot of money if you just shut
Shut
the
the
hell
fuck
up.
up.
Shut up. Shut up. Secondly, where's your compassion?
There's none.
Where's your you got more compassion for a person that you saw throw a vase at a woman's head than the woman who had to endure such trauma, such abuse, who has been forced to relive
Mm-hmm.
these traumas, these recent traumas. This is not even like ancient history, but even if it was, that stuff still sticks with you. And you have no compassion for the person who had to endure that. You have more compassion for the abuser.
Yeah.
That's not Christ-like either.
Mm-mm.
That's not Christ-like either. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Where in there is the forgiveness of a person who didn't even say sorry to the person that he harmed? Let's be real. He was saying sorry to y'all because y'all
Because he
saw the
got
video
caught.
in Bali. If I ever see one of those like
Them
those
high roofs with
shenanigans,
the wooden
the
slats.
the thatched roof, I know you did it. You did it. You
That's
did it.
true.
You hanging out with
Oh,
Russell out there, aren't you? You out there with
dodging
Russell.
responsibility and accountability,
Now your dumb son trying to argue with 50 Cent.
which is just detrimental to everybody's health.
Why
Leave
are you
Curtis
listening?
alone.
He don't like his own children. You don't think he's gonna like
Leave
unleash you on
Curtis.
YouTube?
He don't like his own children.
He don't
Dear
like his
God,
own children.
it's
That
true.
baby stole his whole face.
Any man beefing with his own son is not a
Nope.
man I need to beef with.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't even like talking about him on the podcast. But back to Kelly. Back to Kelly. Why do you feel like it's your place to even speak about such things?
I don't get it. I want to say that social media has given us this this quick access to relevancy again, that Kelly Price needed 100,000 people to pay attention to her, and the only way that she could do it immediately was to comment on this. Maybe that was it. But yeah, the thing is that God never intended for us to hear this many stupid people's opinions.
I don't think
And
so. I don't.
and
I don't
and
think so.
and we know that there are women out there who think and act and believe like Kelly Price. We just, in our actual personal lives do a lot to avoid them people, and we call them names, and then we keep pushing. But the internet makes it so that these people can push right the fuck back. And
Right.
that makes me a little sad.
Let's
But
not push. Let's not
let's
push. We don't have to push. Mm-mm.
I feel like we can't pass up on this opportunity, since we're talking about one Kelly, to talk about the world's favorite Kelly.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Sorry, my allergies are kicking my ass over here. You think it's that plant?
No, that plant is sturdy as fuck. That plant is doing the
I hope
Lord's
it's
work over
working, like
there.
cleaning the air, trying to
It
help.
is.
Help me, nigga.
I see it working. Leave that plant alone.
Help me, plant. Um, my teeth are getting kicked in. Um, I've never seen Calandria Rowland
Mm,
lift that finger like that and start tightening up her lips.
mm.
All she's ever been was fine and talented and kind.
So fine.
The
Oh, so fine.
Eve
Tattoo
has to
and
look
not
like that.
to. Hat.
But
Oh, Whitney, you are on a fucking roll today. This girl, you are
Eve had
good.
to have looked like that because I look at her and I'll be like, "Are you? There is a God somewhere." And
Goddess.
I'm like, I've never
She
seen a
is
person.
a she is a goddess.
It's beautiful. Like just words
She's so
fail.
fine it hurts. It actually
Like
hurts.
and can sing heaven down. She
It,
hits those soprano notes and it's over. It's
she'd be
over and
way
done.
up there. I'd be like, yes, baby. Sang.
Go ahead while we're looking at you. I was like, wait, talent, talent too. God has
She
favorites.
clearly.
Clearly,
Clearly.
clearly. But yeah, she was on the red carpet of the Cannes Film Festival, and she let y'all corrallers know.
Some ashy European.
I'm sure they don't wash below the knee. I am certain them knees are just dusty. Them toes
And
ain't
only
felt a
every third
scrub.
day. Nasty. Just
I'm
nasty.
just and they put their pedestrian hands on the golden melanated skin.
And that's the part that pissed me off watching the clip. I have never been on a red carpet. I would have to rely on Whitney's celebrity knowledge of how
Shut
red
up.
carpets work. You've been on red carpet, so don't start.
Shut
But
up.
I do understand that there are people there who are tasked with keeping traffic moving so that there's no crowds, there's no lines. Photographers can take their pictures. Interviewers are stationed at certain places, so there is a flow of the crowd. I understand that this person had a job. I also understand that you do not put your fucking filthy
Don't
Neanderthal
touch her.
hands on
Don't touch her.
Calandria Rowland. How fucking dare you? And
How dare you?
then, Kelly
Say it.
said
Say
that
it.
girl she had a job to do, and she had to stand her ground, and I had to
Mhm.
stand mine too. She gave
Grace.
more grace than I did, because
Grace. So much
Kelly,
grace.
where's your security to knock that woman on her ass? I
You
Kelly's
touched a
such a
child of
Christian.
destiny.
Right.
You touched
Whitney,
a child of destiny.
do
You
you not
touched.
know whose child I am?
Do you know? Mama Tina's like other daughter.
I, okay.
Are you crazy?
How,
How'd your
what?
hand not fall off? How'd you not it just immediately erupt into flames? Like that's just and y'all are corralling her like she's some type of ape. They're just trying to get back into a cage. There were so many other like celebrities. No problem. No
Again,
problem.
and Kelly said the quiet part out loud. She said, I
Mm-hmm.
saw other people
Mm-hmm.
hanging on the red carpet, doing what we do on the red carpet, and those people did not look like me, but they were extending more grace and more time. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, when Kelly Rowland,
Listen,
fine angelic ass, still got to deal with the microaggressive behavior of Neanderthals and cave women.
I don't look who
That
came up in my feed
well, fine.
with her
Let me
fine Eve. Eve, it's
listen.
Eve. You
She
can't tell
can
me that's not Eve.
she can do long hair. She can do short hair. She can do blonde hair.
You
She
can
can do
imagine it
red
with like
hair.
the
She can do.
leaves
She is so damn and not problematic,
at
Kelly.
all. Leave her
Yeah, I
alone.
see y'all are trying to put something on this girl's personality when she left Good Day America because of what ultimately was a scheduling conflict by the
Mm.
producers of the show. Y'all tried
We're
to
not
make it
gonna
seem
believe
like
it.
she was difficult
We're
for
not
not
gonna
wanting
believe
her
it.
dressing room. No, she was not
Okay.
difficult for not wanting her dressing room. She was difficult because the people who were assigned to making sure that she was in the place that she needed to be fucked up. You gave preference and preferential treatment to J-Lo, maybe because she arrived first, maybe because Kelly Rowland was a few minutes late. Fine. But don't act like she's the problem because she decided that what you were supposed to do, you did not do, and she did not need to stay. She didn't argue with nobody. She didn't make a fuss. She didn't get into it with anybody.
Right.
She left. Um, and then, there are these snaps of her with her finger in this white woman's face. But when you
I love
see
it.
the video, you see that white woman literally laid her hands
Yeah.
on Kelly. Now,
Yeah.
if Kelly would have popped her ass in the face, she'd have been wrong.
I mean, justified. Self-defense.
Justified.
Justified. Don't touch me. You don't know me
Don't
like that. Don't touch me.
don't put your hands on me.
Don't. I don't know who you
Get your
think.
filthy fucking paws off my glowing skin.
I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not her.
I'm not.
Okay.
That's not me.
Mm-mm. A
That's
child of destiny. You touched a child of destiny.
I want to touch that child
You
child
want
of
to?
destiny,
I was like,
but
you do want to touch.
not like
Not like
the
that though.
not like
Where
that
you're
knuckle
shooing her.
dragging, ponytail donning woman did.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Get your
Yes,
Negro skin
yes.
off of this red carpet.
Oof, woof, woof, woof.
Don't
Yeah,
get me
that
started.
that pissed me off and irked me in ways that I don't even feel like
Rage.
I. Anyway, who else we want to yell at? Because there's so many people to
No,
yell
no,
at.
no.
There's a
It's
lot of motherfuckers to yell at.
so and stupid. So here's what's happening. Here's what's happening, y'all. What we aren't going to do is try to make Black women who are being harassed or victimized into villains.
Nope.
We're not doing that shit. Because I mean, I feel like we've talked ad nauseum about what the good sis Rocket Crockett did. Um,
Boy.
with
Yes.
his bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Which, okay, before we dive into that, dear ones, I'm gonna hold your hand. There's a lot of sensitive people out there who felt personally attacked when Jasmine said bleach blonde, bad built butch body. I promise you, she was not thinking of you when she said it.
She
She
wasn't.
was not talking to you when she said it. She was talking to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay. She was talking about her. If you feel insecure within your body, that's your own business. Please do not take what she said out of its context. Realize that Jasmine was unnecessarily attacked. And then when AOC was pushing for MTG to apologize, MTG adamantly refused to apologize. So that's when Jasmine added her final, I'm sorry, Representative Crockett added her final uh
Tidbit. We
tidbit.
call it
Thank you.
tidbit.
Yeah, tidbit. Um,
A dragging.
yes.
A
So
micro dragging.
but the thing that really pissed me off, y'all on the internet, specifically Twitter, where all of the Neanderthals and come to harass people who actually have like opinions
Mm-hmm.
and get paid for those opinions. Um, y'all have more smoke for what Jasmine said and what Jasmine did, and didn't say anything about that white lady
Mm-mm.
who incited the entire thing to begin with.
Yep.
Y'all got a bad history with that. It's like a white lady can attack a lady in Victoria's Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yep.
Where she on film, on film. Jesus, I'm old. On
You are
camera.
dating yourself,
Film?
baby. Yeah.
When was the last time we recorded anything on film, child? There's no film in this phone.
There's no film in this phone.
Sorry. But attack this lady on camera, running. You can see her running around the store, attacking her, and then trying to pretend that she's like this victim and falling out. And then a few years later, what it was a big publication. I don't know if it was the New York Times, the Washington Post, one of the big ones. Fuck them for that because they were like, "Oh, well, this is what you didn't see. She actually has an anxiety disorder."
I don't give a fuck.
Plenty of motherfuckers have anxiety disorders that don't attack people.
What?
Plenty of people.
I don't have a single friend without an anxiety disorder.
Hello?
Please
Hello?
stop
Have
this.
you looked outside? Have you looked outside? Okay? So don't give me that. Don't give me that. People who want to cape up for white ladies behaving badly and then like act like they're the victim. Calm down, calm down. Y'all not gonna make Black women defending themselves into the angry Black woman trope. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to do it with Calandria. We're not going to do it with Jasmine. We're not going to do it with Angel Reese. We're not going to do it with
anyone.
Any of them. Any of them. Okay. It is grossly inhumane to look at Black women who are not even slighted, but really dealing with, and there's nothing micro about those aggressions, dealing with aggressions. Dealing with outright, because it's not micro about those micro. We call them microaggressions because they're at us, like as individuals, as opposed to our people. But there's nothing micro, like there's nothing small about the aggression. There's still an aggression towards us, and in the larger scope of things, people keep getting away with these aggressions toward us and not having any smoke. Y'all need some smoke.
A little bit.
Yeah, y'all.
A little bit.
Enough people have been punched in the chin, and I'm not advocating for violence. I'm not advocating for violence, and you know I'm a pacifist. However, not enough of y'all, I'll say this, not enough of y'all has seen the repercussions and concussions.
My father-in-law has a saying, his Netflix special is coming out next month. My father-in-law has the saying that said there's too many faces going around here unpunched. It's too many unpunched faces. Y'all getting away with a lot because y'all not getting hooked.
Not getting hooked. So I just wanted to get that out off my chest. I'm very big tired. Very big tired of y'all. Very big tired of y'all. Speaking of the Neanderthal app, I don't care what Elon calls it. It is Twitter. I don't dead name anybody but Twitter. His mama called it Twitter. I'ma call it Twitter. For those who get it, they get it.
Eli, shut the fuck up and mind your business. I don't care if you bought it. It's not your app. It's ours.
It doesn't belong to you.
It doesn't.
And we made it poppin'.
Who are you again? Where did you come from?
You cornball? You're never going to be cool. We're never going to like you. You're never going to be popular. You got wealthy off of apartheid emeralds. We don't give a fuck. You're not even that smart. Your cars fall apart as soon as the sun hits them. The hell?
Or snow. Yeah, Elon, please stop talking to us.
Don't
just stop
to me.
It's like that meme where the people are in a group and the guy's outside because he's trying to get the people's attention, and they're just like, "Yeah, sure, buddy." But that's how we treat Elon Musk. We don't care what you buy. You can own this whole planet, actually.
We don't give a damn.
And we would still pay your ass dust. You dust like a vampire. Shut up. Leave us alone.
Are we gonna talk about are we gonna talk about the amplification of Shia LaBeouf?
I missed this. Where have I been?
So Shia LaBeouf appeared on, I don't know if that was Cannes. I don't know what red carpet this was, but this was a few days ago. It couldn't have been Cannes because it was hot. And they were in like coats. But he was on a red carpet, standing next to Angelina Jolie's daddy. And people were like saying, "Oh, this." I guess he has some gray hair, so people were like talking about how sexy he is. I'm like, this is a reminder that man abused FKA Twigs, like held her at gunpoint.
I have missed a lot.
Terrorized.
This is news.
Oh, girl, yeah, that happened at the tippy top of this week. That happened at the tippy top of this week because I think it was Variety put out a video about Shia LaBeouf coming back, and I said, he terrorized a black lady, and y'all are just like, okay, cool, but we love the salt and pepper look. Fuck
him and his look.
And thank y'all
And
for
John
that.
Voight for standing next to him. What are
Is
you
that
over here
man's
for,
name?
old man?
I just know Angelina because I love her.
I
Every time
love
Angelina
her.
opened her mouth, she pipe up for good. Like she was at Spelman watching her daughter become an
Just amongst
AKA,
the coloreds. Just
watching her baby become an AKA. First of all, I applauded her because I was like, you were
she
okay.
leaned in. She
She
leaned in.
leaned in. I was
She
like, you know what?
leaned
And
in.
this is what it looks like. It like she's not perfect, but this is good. Like, good job, white lady. Um, Clarence Thomas, also known as the Uncle Ruckus of the Supreme Court. He had a strong rebuke that he issued recently. There was a case in the Supreme Court about these districting maps in South Carolina, and the Supreme Court upheld them essentially. Of course. These districting maps are racist. They have a negative impact on Black communities, but Clarence Thomas don't care nothing about no Black people, despite the fact that he is one. Don't remind him; he'll combust.
Oh, he hates
Uh,
that shit.
yeah, but he had a strong rebuke on Brown versus the Board of Education.
I'm gonna let you. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna let you have the floor.
It really irks me. It really irks me when you consider the fact that Clarence Thomas
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
was the replacement of
Mm-hmm.
Thurgood Marshall. And for many
Mm-hmm.
who do not know,
Mm-hmm.
Brown v. Board of Education was like a huge. If you understand Thurgood
Yep.
Marshall's ties to Brown v. Board of
Yep.
Education, and then you see
Yep.
that it was Clarence Thomas who was appointed to fill his seat once Thurgood Marshall was no longer with us, it is disgusting to just watch this man try to undo every single civil rights win that has
All of them.
been
All of them.
won. You believe Clarence Thomas wants to take us back to separate but equal.
Oh yeah,
Clarence
absolutely.
Thomas feels that ridding schools of education of segregation was somehow a misstep. It's like spitting on Thurgood Marshall's grave.
Yeah.
Whitney,
Yeah. Yeah.
why is
Yeah.
he so evil? I hate him, and I don't use that word a
You
lot, but
don't. You don't actually say hate.
I actually hate him because he is
Now let me say, I'm
detrimental
your
to
biggest
my
hater. I
well.
hate the way that you walk, the way
Walk the
that
way
you
that
talk.
you talk. I hate the way that
The
you
way that you
dress.
dress.
It ain't gotta be that deep, I guess. I just, ooh, that
Yo,
motherfucker wake up every day, put
this,
on a
this is
robe, and
why
get straight
this
to
is why that
Tuesday.
Negro won the Pulitzer Prize for his music. It's always
I
applicable.
hate the
I
way that you
hate the way that
talk
you
to
walk.
him.
That's a TikTok for today.
Oh, you raggedy
I'm
bitch.
your biggest hater.
I, I am Clarence Thomas's biggest hater.
If
That
Clarence
might
Thomas
be
only
the
has
episode.
one hater in his eye, if he has no
It's
hate,
me.
it's because I'm going.
That might be the episode title. Biggest hater. Oh my God. I hate that
That
motherfucker.
Negro. Ah! It's just like you're spitting on your predecessor's grave. The person who you probably would not even be on the gosh darn court if it wasn't for Thurgood Marshall. Also, I'm gonna have a really straight girl moment. Thurgood Marshall was actually fine.
Yeah, I give y'all that. I get a straight stat. He was
He was
tall.
he was
Yeah. Guy had the
he
good
was
hair.
fine. If he wasn't so light skinned. Sorry. You know I like him chocolatey. You know I
You being
do.
light skinned and being anti light skin is the funniest shit
You
to
know I
me.
like him. You know I like him rich. You know I like that melanin to be like present.
Hershey-esque.
Yeah, delicious. Mwah,
Big.
I love it. He was fine for real life. I was like, okay. I'm like, Whitney, is he really actually fine, or do you have a thing for like civil rights heroes?
No,
Because I
he was
think
actually fine. He was
now
he
here's another light skinned fave that I actually do like. Malcolm X.
Yeah, also I give you the you're not off.
Fine,
You're not off. You're not off here. I gotta give
fine.
you
With the
both of
civil
these.
rights suits.
Because
I'm like,
not the civil rights
I
suit.
have a thing for a civil rights suit.
Oh God. Why are
We
you
gotta
like
go. We go beg you for y'all letters. We gonna come right back.
it would be right back. We always love to hear from you at the Problematic Podcast. So if you have a problematic question or story, feel free to email us at theproblematicpod@gmail.com, or now you can text us at 267-225-4648. Again, that's 267-225-4648. Standard messaging rates apply. We love to hear from you. Now let's get into today's problematic letters. And we're back. Whitney, you ready to jump into this
Let's hear it.
problematic letter here? Him.
Do we need a name?
No, I got one.
Okay, good.
All right. Katina wrote, I named this letter officially unofficial. Katina wrote, I've been dating my man for 2 solid years, but he's been dancing around the idea of being in a monogamous relationship. When I press him, he explains that he wants to have more things in place, like his own place and one job that pays all of his bills instead of working and doing rideshare. We go on dates, we do trips and getaways, sleepovers, and spend Valentine's Day together. Everything feels like a relationship without the title. He says he's not seeing anyone else. I have access to his phone, and he doesn't give off any sneak vibes I've experienced with other people. How should I proceed? It feels perfect. Was I wrong for giving him an ultimatum?
Hmm. There is a red flag going off. I'm just trying to find it. It's like back there.
You have a way of giving it language, because that's exactly how I'm feeling.
There's a problem. It's like I'm trying to find it. If everything feels perfect, but it's not what you want, then it's not perfect.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, you're worth committing to. And if he has a commitment issue, but he wants the lifestyle of the commitment without the commitment, that's a problem. That's a problem. You're worth committing to. Like, you're worth having someone give you that commitment. Like, if you're doing the trips and y'all are doing Valentine's Day together, like actual Valentine's Day and not like side chick day, like, y'all are doing. You started me on that. That was
Happy
you.
Side Chicks Day. For
I
those
had never
celebrate.
heard of side chick day.
There's a side chick day.
Till you came along.
There is.
Yeah, like, if everything feels perfect, you have access to his phone, y'all have a trustworthy issue, then it should be nothing to say that y'all are together. And it's been 2 years?
2 years.
Nope. Something's amiss, something's awry. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something is amiss and something is awry, because let me tell you something. When a man is committed,
he goes and gets the things that align with the commitment.
Yeah. Demetria Lucas actually says this. She said, interested men act interested. So if he's actually doing all of these things, but absolutely refuses the commitment part, there's something else going on there. He needs to call the lady. What? Calling the lady helps so much in so many areas.
Every time you say it, I crack up, because I think calling the lady should be mandatory. Like, once you turn 7, everybody should have an assigned therapist.
Please call the lady.
I gotta echo what Whitney says here. There's I think there's more than one red flag here, but there's definitely at least one. And it could just be that, I hate to say it, I don't know how old this young man is. Sometimes titles scare people. And they become fearful that, once you transition to something a little more serious, then you have to be more serious. Right now, this relationship just may give him the flexibility that it could be here today and it could be gone tomorrow, and he doesn't feel like he loses anything because of it. And I feel like you feel the exact opposite way. It bothers you that it could be here today and gone tomorrow when you've put in all of this time and all of this energy. I understand wanting to be on solid ground before you make a commitment. I think that is a responsible approach to healthy relationships. But also, if that's your commitment, if that's your goal, then you have to be firm in that. And you have to say, I need 6 months to get a better job, get my own place, and then I'm ready for this commitment. You can't leave it in limbo. You can't be like, when I get this and when I get that, because, some people don't get that until they're like 47. How long are
Yeah.
we going to do this? How much?
Yeah.
So I think you need to decide
Mm-hmm.
and then communicate
Mm-hmm.
how much time is enough time
Mm-hmm.
for him to accomplish what he needs to accomplish to give you what you want. If you're willing to give him a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more space and say, you know what, I see that he's saving for
Mm-hmm.
something. I see that he's working. I see that,
Mm-hmm.
his words are matching his actions and his pursuits.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to give him a little bit of time. I'm okay with that. That
Mm-hmm.
actually makes sense. But if the relationship isn't going to be firm, then the promise has to be like it. You
Hello.
can't be loose with everything. You can't be like,
No, no,
oh
no, no, no,
well,
no, no.
girl, I love you so much.
No.
When I get my record deal,
No.
when I hit the
No, no,
lottery,
no.
when
There
I'm
has to be
shining,
there has to be intention
right?
because life is short and you don't want to waste your time and you definitely don't want to like neither one of y'all should want to waste each other's time. So there has to be some intention. All right. So here's what the plan is. You're looking for a new job. Let's aim for this amount of time to find a new job. All right, you want to move, you want to, save up enough money. Okay. How much time is it going to take us to save for this place? Also, why you need all that to say yes to me about a relationship you're already in?
Child, men are. I don't know. I
No,
don't know.
I'm not gonna out y'all's favorite like that. But he didn't have half of that before we started like being serious. Like the day he asked me on our first date was actually the day that he got laid off. And he
Oh
just needed
shit.
somebody to hang out with and talk about it.
That is commitment. I'd have been in
Listen,
my feelings.
big feelings. Oh, like the day before Valentine's Day, and decided I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Fuck it. I'm throwing one up there.
Throw it out on the day before Valentine's Day because I'm born on Valentine's
He
Day.
said, I took
So
a loss today. I need a win today.
listen,
I love it.
and now look at us, a whole family later. But yeah, why does I think there's some deeper questions that need to be asked. Why can't he commit if he's already doing the things that commitment entails?
Mhm.
If there's trust, why can't he trust you enough to stay in this relationship? If there's something else going on with him, and I think he needs to dismantle, investigate, reevaluate, whatever, with a professional trained mental health professional.
The
Um,
lady.
yeah, I was trying
The
not to
lady.
say it.
It's okay. Say it. The lady. You need to go see her.
I was
You're not
trying not
wrong.
to say it.
You're
But
not wrong.
yeah, no, I don't think that you're wrong for an ultimatum because again, you said this has been 2 years. And you are not for play. Like you're not for play. You're not here to practice house and those things like that. You are worth committing to. This is a journey that he is on, and unfortunately, when you partner with somebody, if they're on a journey, guess what? You're on that journey too. So whether you want to or not. But I would say be intentional about what you're asking him for. Put time limits on things. Um, and get some things concrete in the ground. If he's not willing to do that, I don't know what else
Yeah.
to say. It's up to
Get
you. It's then the ball's in your court to decide if you're just gonna willy-nilly the rest of your life and your worth like this.
yeah, shit. Whitney nailed it.
I'm sorry.
And she always does.
No, I
She's
don't. I give bad advice.
No, you do. No, I think that's really good advice. Yeah, I'm with Whitney. Like, if we're doing this together, we're doing it together.
Hmm.
I don't know what he thinks will change with being able to say, you're my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend. I don't know. I don't think like a man because it looks scary over there.
Well,
Um,
it definitely
but
smells.
if work
Sorry. Shout out to the guy
if
listeners of
having
the show.
if having an apartment and a better job is somehow going to make him a better partner or a more committed partner, he needs to explain to you why.
Yeah, you need to be
Um,
clear.
and he needs to set a firm goal, because I wholeheartedly believe that when somebody wants to be with you, that's what they do to show you
Hello.
that they want to be with you. Like, if you can't commit in this way, you need to be committing in this way.
Hello.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I
That's it.
got. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for tuning into the Problematic Podcast and listening to us be problematic. We fucking love
Big
you.
problems.
There were so many people to yell at today.
I know. We need more
Why
time.
y'all like
You know what?
this?
Next show, we're gonna be the biggest haters.
Yes, that is dedication.
Next show.
Yes, I'm with it.
Mhm.
Whitney, tell these people have a good week and drink
Bye.
their water and mind their business.
Please drink water. It's
Bye.
hot outside. Bye. Put some sunscreen on. Shit.